Hello everyone, do you think you're touching your phone, chair, desk or anything else right now? What if I told you that, according to science, you've never actually touched anything in your entire life? Would you believe it? This might sound strange, but modern science and atomic physics tell us exactly that. In today's video, we'll find out why we can't truly touch anything. So, let's get started. First, we need to understand what everything is made of. Everything in this universe, whether it's your body, your phone, a rock, or even an entire planet, is made up of atoms. Now the question is, what's inside an atom? At the center of an atom is a nucleus, which contains protons and neutrons. Electrons orbit around it. The most surprising thing is that almost 99.99% of an atom is empty space. This means if an atom were as big as a large stadium, its nucleus would be like a tiny ball, and the rest of the stadium would be mostly empty. Now think, what really happens when our finger touches a table? There are electrons outside the atoms of our finger, and there are also electrons outside the atoms of the table. Electrons have a negative charge. A law of science says that like charges push each other away. So as soon as our finger gets close to the table, the electrons from both start repelling each other. This repulsive force stops our finger from going inside the table's atoms. In other words, our finger and the table's atoms don't actually touch each other. What we feel is just the electromagnetic force between the electrons. Our brain interprets this force as touch. That's why when you put your hand on a wall, there's actually a tiny distance between you and the wall at a microscopic level. Now you might be wondering, if we don't touch anything, then how do we feel pain? When you bump into a hard object, the repulsive force between the electrons suddenly increases a lot. This force reaches the nerves in your body, and your brain feels it as pain or pressure. Now, another interesting question. If atoms are mostly empty space, then why don't we just pass right through objects? The answer to this is also hidden in electrons. The electromagnetic force between electrons and some rules of quantum physics prevent matter from passing through each other. This is why we can stand on the ground, can't go through walls, and every object keeps its solid shape. So folks, according to science, when you touch something, you are actually feeling the force created by the electrons of that object. This means, technically speaking, you've never directly touched anything completely. Pretty mind-blowing, isn't it? If you enjoyed this interesting scientific fact, please like the video, subscribe to the channel, and stay with us for more amazing science-related videos. Thank you.